Well, Rohit Sharma sells his property for 5.25 crores. What are the details on that? I will give you. Uske baad, Kapil Dev talks about the struggle that India is having in producing all-rounders. I'm going to give you more details of that in today's episode. Or sabse ant mein, who are those two players who might replace Shubman Gill after his injury woes for the India-England Test Series? All of that and much more only in today's episode of News Tracker. Hello everybody. I hope you're doing well and keeping safe. My name is Nivedna Prabhu and you are watching News Tracker. This is the show where we keep you updated about everything happening in the world of cricket. But before I begin, if you haven't liked, shared or subscribed to Cricket Tracker as yet, I do not see a reason why you shouldn't be hitting that button. So hit that button quickly, and without wasting time, let's begin this video to find out what's making news in the cricketing world. You know, cricketers have a lot of way of making money, and also, you know, they're into, of course, investment of properties. They also have huge net worths, and of course, they make money through even brand endorsement deals as well. But investment in properties is one thing that most cricketers do, if not all. Now, Rohit Sharma, of course, is in England for the India-England Test Series, and he's, of course, even having, you know, a well-deserved break after the World Test Championship final. But during the same time, he also got some time to sell his property in Lonavala worth 5.25 crores. Now let me give you more details on that property. Now the humongous house was worth 6259 square feet and was registered on June 1st. Apparently, on May 29, 2021 was the day when the deal was officially finalized, and he paid stamp duty of 26 lakh too. But unknown reasons, Rohit had to sell the property, according to a report in moneycontrol.com. Now, of course, you know, like I just pointed out that, you know, cricketers, of course, have massive kind of investments, whether it's in terms of properties or also, of course, they have different kind of things that they do to, of course, ensure that the net worth just keeps getting better and better. But in this case, of course, Rohit Sharma was you know, selling his property. But on the other hand, I really want to know from all of you, how excited are you to see you know, Rohit Sharma in the India-England Test Series? What do you think really went wrong for him in the World Test Championship final? And what do you think is going to be happening you know, in terms of his performance? Give me your predictions in the comment section below. The Black Caps, of course, defeated the men in blue in the World Test Championship final. But one thing that really came out of that was a lot of people were pointing out that the possible reason as to why India could have lost is because of the fact that, you know, a spot for an all-rounder in terms of a fast bowling all-rounder was missing in Team India, which is why probably, you know, India did have that problem in the World Test Championship final. Now, one remembers, of course, Hardik Pandya could have ideally been a cricketer who could have really filled that spot, but because of his back issues, you know, he had to, of course, refrain, and ultimately he never got a spot in the World Test Championship final squad. But on the other hand, Kapil Dev has spoken about this matter in terms of, you know, what is really going wrong for India in terms of producing all-rounders. Now, what did the legendary cricketer have to say? Well, I will tell you. Kapil said, "Sometimes it saddens me to see a player getting tired after bowling just 4 overs, and I've heard they're not allowed to bowl more than 3 or 4 overs. During our time, I won't say whether it's right or wrong, even the last player who would come out and bat, we would bowl at least 10 overs to them. That mindset should be there, and that helps build muscles." Now, of course, this is Kapil Dev's opinion. He's, of course, talking about what was happening back then when, you know, he was, of course, playing cricket and what the scenario is right now. But do you all agree with the way, you know, Kapil Dev is looking at it, or do you have a different point of view? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. On one hand, one high-profile event of the World Test Championship final just got over, and before you know it, of course, India and England will be, you know, taking on each other in that 5-match Test series, and which is, of course, going to be starting on August 4th. Now, one bad news, of course, coming out of the World Test Championship final is that, of course, Shubman Gill, you know, did get injured, which means that he, of course, is not going to be a part of the first Test match in the India-England Test Series. Now, that really raises questions as to who could, you know, come in and replace him. Now, as per reports, 3 names are being considered. On one hand, you have Rahul and, of course, Mayank Agrawal. On the other hand, of course, you know, Hanuma Vihari is also being considered. Now, an unnamed source was really talking about what the situation is like and what names could actually be, you know, given to kind of see, you know, who could come in Gill's place. What did the source say? Well, I will tell you. Now, the source said Rahul's game against the new ball has not been up to the mark over the last year. He could be a very good option down the order. Vihari has shown he has the ability to play out the new ball. Now, that, of course, an unnamed source, you know, close to the India's, you know, team management per se has, you know, given this statement. But what do you all think? You know, now that Gill will be ruled out of the first, you know, Test match against England, who do you think could potentially come with these names, of course, making the rounds, whether it's Rahul, Hanuma Vihari or Mayank Agrawal? What do you all think? What is a good option for Team India? Well, Well, that's all I have for you in this edition of the News Tracker. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Follow all our social media channels, including our Telegram channel, because we have some amazing match-winning combos as well as fantasy tips for your fantasy team, so you wouldn't want to miss it. My name is Nivedna Prabhu. I'll be seeing you very soon. Until I see you next time, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, or else how will you know when we come back with a new video? I will see you very soon. Until then, of course, take care of yourselves and stay safe. Bye-bye.